Mike Cuddy insists the Cuddy Group entering administration will not have a negative impact on the fortunes of Neath RFC. The Neath-based firm is folding with staff given formal notice last week of the company's intention to appoint receivers. There have been concerns in Neath about how the development would affect the local rugby club, which is owned by Cuddy, who is also chairman, but he has moved to set the record straight, saying he and his family remain committed to the Welsh All Blacks, who are the oldest club in Wales. A statement from Neath ran, following the news over the weekend that Cuddy Group has entered into administration. Mike Cuddy, the owner of Neath Rugby, would like to reassure Neath's supporters and partners that it won't have a negative impact on the fortunes of the club. While Cuddy Group was a primary sponsor of the club and provided additional support such as manpower to maintain the pitch and ground, the business is owned and financed by Mike Cuddy and his family. Mike and his family are fully committed to Neath Rugby, as their ties have always been more than financial, as it is their hometown and where Mike achieved such success before the game went regional in 2003. Former Osprey star Jeff Hassler remains without a club, 10 weeks on Mike Cuddy. Image, Wales Online. Cuddy himself commented, having been brought up in Neath, a minute from the Null, it has always been a big part of mine and my family's life. Ill health has obviously meant I haven't been around as much as I would have liked over the past 18 months, but I'd like to reassure supporters that I'm as committed as ever to the club. In March, Neath announced the signing of former Scarlet star and All Black Regan King for next season. Former Ospreys managing director Cuddy was struck down by neurosarcoidosis in 2016, a medical condition that can lead to inflammation of tissues. He subsequently spent 6 months in hospital and has since been recuperating. The Neath statement continued, Mike has, however, been planning on making the business of Neath Rugby more resilient to his own personal fortunes and health. This process started with the appointment of Will Thomas as general manager in February, who was tasked with putting in place an operational structure to make Neath Rugby more successful but also more resilient and sustainable. The club has made some big strides in this area since then, with the appointment of Gareth Howells as commercial manager and the introduction of a volunteer operational team. On the field, Mike has invested heavily in the playing squad to ensure that they have a squad capable of finishing in the top half of the table. The club will also be announcing their new coaching team this week following the departure of Lynn Jones to Russia. While there is plenty to be optimistic about, the club can't rest on its laurels, and we are constantly looking for people to join the operational team, who have a passion for Neath Rugby and can add to the success of the club. Cuddy also remains a non-executive director at the Ospreys after stepping down as MD 6 years ago. In October last year, the Cuddy Group announced a 2-year sponsorship deal to have their logo on the WRU-owned Dragons shirt, as well as an advertising deal with the Scarlets.